Yo, what's good, man? Welcome back to another episode of Home Team Hype. What up, Rich?
Was cracking lacking, man.
What you got going, man? I see you got that pill in your hand, man.
Hey, man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling real good, boy. Hey,
That's what's up.
I ruptured my Achilles last March, boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Be
Know you
back.
was back rehabbing and trying to get right.
When the last look, me, Dame, Jason Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton, all us hot,
Yo,
athletic, elite players. When the
yeah.
last person come back, then I'm coming back. So y'all
Okay.
stay going as long as you can, so I can
You
heal.
know they say Tatum on the horizon. He they trying to decide if he gonna jump back and run. He already
He
running with
ain't
the
jumping
G
back. He
League.
ain't gonna jump back in, and no reason to.
Yeah.
You see, Kyrie said, "I'm going ahead and stay out for the rest of the season." That's just the
Oh
ACL
yeah.
stuff. Come
Yeah, they
on, man.
got two different circumstances though. We out of it. Boston top four seed right now in the East.
Bro, you don't want to come back. You don't want to come back just yet, bro. Have to do all that immediate herky jerky
Yeah,
playoff intensity. Nah, you want to come back with some leeway, bro. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No point intended. I'm on it.
Unintended.
It is.
Man.
But yeah, just to get into the start of the show, we got a great show for you today. We're gonna go over a few things specifically on this NBA season. First half of the season is behind us. All-Star weekend is just passed. Then we got the second half to look forward to kicking off tonight. A slew of games which we'll discuss and get into. Hopefully you can make some money tonight on some of these picks, winners and losers. Me and Rich will run through it. But to start things off, I already did you know what I'm saying, kind of gave my opinion in the episode on the All-Star, kind of breaking down a few things. But Rich, you wasn't able to join me on that show, but I do want to get your opinion because it is valid, valued over here for real. What you give your grade on the All-Star weekend? What was your overall grade of the weekend?
Um, I probably gave it. I don't know. I probably gave it like maybe a B, B plus.
Okay.
It's way better. Starting off, Wimby. Wimby saved the All Star game.
Yes.
Saved it single handedly with that
Mhm.
one dunk coming out the gate.
The
All
start.
Star game was much better. I like the format. I think they can tweak some things because I didn't like the OGs or the stripes what that was called. I didn't like them playing
Shooting
3 games in a
stars?
row like that. Yeah, they played like two or three games in a row, I believe, and I think that's why the ending wasn't as competitive. So I think they got to find a way to fix that. But I give the All Star game, man. I probably give that like a coming from where it was. I'm gonna give it an A. I'm gonna give it an A. I
Not
mean,
mad at that. Not mad at that at
Wimby
all.
did his thing, bro. Ant
I
Man,
said the
you know
same
what?
thing.
If it's any competition out there and Ant Man get a whiff of it, he wants some of
Hey,
it.
we you might not have been here, but we on the same page. That's why you my dog, and I rock with you because I gave it a B. I talked about Wimby setting the tone. I talked about Ant walking it and talking it, and one of them young boys we respect because not only do he talk it, he show up and show out. So we're on the same page with that. Only thing we did disagree. I prefer, to be honest, the shooting stars over the skills competition. I know they didn't do the skills this season. It was kind of nice seeing the old vets out there, Allen Houston and Rip
Oh
Hamilton.
yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Then
That
they
was
had
good. That was
Ron
a trick.
Harper out there
That was a
along
trick.
with, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of they had Corey Maggette out there. I talked about him and Darius Miles and what they was doing back in the gap. If you know,
Yeah,
you know. So
yeah.
I prefer that because I was like the skills challenge. How much skill does it take to do a bounce pass, chest pass, and dribble between cones? They really gotta up their game when it comes to that. So it was a nice switch up in my opinion.
Nah, it was super fun. I love seeing some of the real OGs out there show they still got it. Um,
Yeah.
I give that part an A too.
Yeah. The reason it's not an A overall is because that dunk contest. I said Vince was hosting it. I wish he could turn back the hands of time and save it, resurrect it. You know, I kind of rehashed that, but it was a black eye over the whole weekend.
Hey, look, and it's like a rubric. The every part of the All Star game counts for a certain percentage of this grade, and the dunk contest is the supposed to be the biggest portion of that grade. And unfortunately, because the dunk contest was ass, that's what is dropping the grade. That's what dropped the grade. But they gonna get it together. I feel it. They gonna get it together. Them scary boys scared of that Mac McClung, my white boy. Y'all be ashamed of yourself.
I said that too. They should be ashamed.
Balling like y'all balling with all this money.
They
y'all
scared to play.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. And yeah, that's kind of, I mean, you basically said everything I said. So, hey, there you have it. That's Rich's opinion. You already heard my opinion. I don't want to rehash that too much. The first half of the season is behind us, along with the All-Star weekend. So to kind of close the chapter on that book, I do got a top 10 I want to run by you, which is for the first half of the season. Just top 10 plays for the first half. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Let's go.
The NBA's first half of the season, and the young fella, VJ Edgecombe, is going to make an appearance here at number 10. Big block.
Pull that up.
Against the Mavericks, New Year's Day. Brandon Williams thought he had something. Edgecombe got up with the headband, whole deal.
That's
Yeah.
top
That the way Sixers would win.
Top 10. That's big. He did our boy dirty out there, Brandon Williams.
Taking on the Spurs, Karl Anthony Towns
Williams 6'1".
gets the rock around Victor Wembanyama, who is Gumby.
Darn.
Has the go-go gadget arms, but OG Anunoby, they're working baseline for the dunk. And the Knicks, NBA Cup champs.
I remember this.
OG right here. This is LeBron James.
Bam.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bam.
When your lead starts with a 4,
Yeah.
Bam. Catch your body.
you can get above the rim still and dunk.
Look how
on
Bron
the
looked at
and
him.
Let him know.
Jackson,
Yeah.
hey.
Looking-
I mean, disappointed in that dunk contest. Jackson
Dunking on
had
Luke
it.
Cornett though, but
October
I mean, hey, Luke ain't a bad player.
Spurs, Mavs.
Why we got the wrong side of this top 10, bro? Give me that. Then he put Lively on skates. I remember that. The twin, as he crossed, step back, 7'6", bro. Come on, man. Come on.
Wemby with the block on
It was a
the
nice
end,
play, but I wouldn't
turn
put that top
defense into
10.
offense.
This
Spurs
is
win
they,
125.
you know what I'm saying?
You
What they
gotta
call
keep
top
remember
10.
the Bucks,
Top 10,
you go
man.
back November 3rd,
What's up,
early in
Giannis?
the NBA season. ISO ball, game on the line. Sends everybody
top
home
10.
safely. There at the crossroads of America,
around jumper.
Indianapolis.
Was it?
Over the
Good game.
reigning Eastern Conference champion Pacers, Giannis.
No, they beat them boys
and the
last.
Bucks get away.
Just a couple days after Christmas, it's the Jazz, it's the Spurs, up fake from Wemby, and
We
then
all
just
over this,
through
bro.
the entirety of Utah's defense. Dunking over Kyle
Ooh,
Filipowski,
Get your
two-handed
body.
to the one hand.
Yeah, that was hard.
Utah actually won this game, but Wemby with the top play.
Some of these are so violent and so impressive, they have us Noah Conning. You know what I mean? You get a big dunk, a big block, you're like, ooh.
Ooh, get it out of here.
The game.
I like
Ooh.
it.
You know what I mean?
No, it's beautiful.
He wasn't gonna make it anyway.
Maxey, big
It's
block,
almost like
VJ
that Bron
Edgecombe,
chase
you gotta
down,
put
but
back.
Nah, nothing like
not
that.
on the same magnitude.
Trailblazers, Kings, December 20th. Shaden Sharp driving.
Ooh. Oh, where's he? Not Westbrook.
On Brody.
Oh,
Westbrook.
oh, Brody.
Outside that half circle. Trailblazers win 98.
I'm my
He
ball.
wasn't actually wearing the cape during the game. I don't think they allowed that.
That's nasty. What's number one if that ain't one?
Violation. DeAndre Hunter to Josh Giddey.
Oh my goodness!
And then threw it down to Patrick Ewing. Giddey was hurt. He left with a legit ankle injury.
Giddy! Oh, he limping!
All he can do is laugh coming off the court. That's all you can do is laugh.
Oh, you can't walk off like that, Giddy. Just walk. Oh, you gotta
Oh
fight.
yeah, Anthony Black.
Oh yeah, that was
He's gonna
nasty.
poke that.
He caught
Yeah,
3 bodies. That's a mass murder. Siri, that's a mass murder right there, man.
I was watching that.
You said it
I want to
before,
put that
man.
number. I mean, I want to put that number one. It was nice.
Oh no, that's bro. Look at that. He a serial killer, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
I mean, bro,
body.
everybody jumped late. I mean, they kind of jumped in the picture.
Shouldn't have jumped. You know the rules in the court. Don't jump if you ain't.
I'm
Look
just
at
saying, I want to put that number one. Everybody jumped. It was nice, but everybody kind of jumped late.
yeah, man.
I would have fouled it. I just would have fouled it.
That top 10 wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was
Wasn't that good either.
a few of them that shouldn't have been on there for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. To be honest with you.
That Josh Giddey was nasty though.
So, yeah, that Josh Giddey, that's supposed to be done. That's supposed to be in the top 10.
He put him on skate.
The LeBron dunk, he dunked on Luke Cornett and the other dudes supposed to be on top 10.
Yeah, that
I
Bron
give
Cornette was nasty.
Flex to be like number 10. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah,
kind
I don't think that. Nah, I know he a rook. I think Coop Dunks could have been top 10 over that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Coop could have got someone. He could have been
Yeah,
up
over VJ Edgecombe, that chase down block. Yeah, it was all right. I wouldn't have that wouldn't have made my top 10. Giannis turnaround probably would have been 10 since it's a game winner.
and it's not the only game winner of the season. That shit should have been
Yeah,
like 25 or something.
yeah. It's a few of them that shouldn't have been on there for sure. But that Braun, that Giddy, that Wemby was not. Come on, bro. He's 7'6", bro. What are you gonna do with this man, bro?
And
That's
look,
crazy, bro.
I used to be critical because he was so tall. Like I just felt like it was too easy, which I still feel like it is easy. But
Mhm.
his mentality of him not giving a fuck whether he's that tall or not, and he using every aspect of his game,
Yeah,
man, bro. Like when you can be like, man, I don't give a fuck that I'm 7'6", nigga, I'm still finna dunk on your ass.
dunk
I'm
on
gonna as I can to dunk on you. I
dunk
appreciate it like
some
that.
bodies, yeah. And
Yeah,
the,
dog.
and the
Give me a dog.
handle and you know what I'm saying, dancing on out there on the court just like with ease. To have a handle like that and be that tall and be that fluid with the shot,
And he's so
and he's
aggressive.
only going to get
Hey,
better.
when he aggressive, he unstoppable. Like if
Every
he just be like, I'm finna go out and score 50 points right now. Ain't nothing you can do to stop him from scoring 50 points right now.
thing.
There's nothing you can do.
Well, that was the first half of the season. I'm looking forward to see exactly what's in store for us in this second half. To go over kind of where we are currently in the standings, you got Detroit Pistons at 40-13, number 1 seed in the East. They're ahead about a 5-game. They got 5.5 game over everyone else in the East. Boston at 35-19. That's why they talking about potentially Tatum coming back in the playoffs. I don't know. I agree with you. That's a lot on him at this point. Just let JB run the show right now and hold it down until he get back. Yeah, let him hold the show down. I don't want to see Tatum jeopardize the future of his career. But I do understand Boston fans, like, if he's healthy, he ready to go, put him on the court. We're the number 2 seed in the East. New York is 35-20 currently, the 3rd seed. You got Cleveland Cavaliers with the new addition of James Harden at 34-21. Toronto Raptors at 32-23. Philly 30-24. Orlando 28-25, and Miami at 29-27. Those are just the top 8 teams. The 9 and 10 playoff teams is going to be Charlotte and Atlanta. So they apparently on the rise right now. To jump into the standings for, let's go over the West. Oklahoma 42-14, San Antonio 2 seed 38-16, Denver at 35-20 at the 3 seed. Houston is currently the 4th seed 33-20. Los Angeles Lakers 5th seed 33-21. Then you have Timberwolves at 34-22. The Phoenix is a 7th seed, Golden State the 8th, Portland and Clippers round out the 9 and 10 seeds in the West. So my opinion, well, your opinion, Rich, who's going to win the second half of the season? Which teams will remain up there? Which teams you think will be making a move towards a higher seed?
You mean like the best team of the second half?
So give me your favorite on each conference and your dark horse team on each conference.
Shit, for the West, I still like OKC.
Agree with you there.
I don't see too many people stopping them unless they run up against the Spurs, which the Spurs got their number right now. I think Denver's also a strong contender. I still like the Lakers. I don't see them as like a championship contender right now, but they can hit a gear. They can hit a gear though. You know what I'm saying? They got
LeBron and Luka. You never know. You never know.
Gears, bro. Like sometimes they be just kind of coasting, and I see that. But
so would that be your dark horse or not? A dark horse actually has to have a good chance, potentially chance to win. So would you go with the Rockets or Denver?
OKC? OKC's the leading contender. Dark horse, Houston.
Houston. Yeah.
Dark horse, Houston. Denver's. I mean, you can't. So many teams in the West.
I know. Even San Antonio is got a good chance.
San Antonio is like they right there. I just, if you give me a choice, I'm gonna go with OKC just because they done been there before.
Right,
But
right,
San
right.
Antonio they different. But they got Wemby. But over in the East, I got I like Philly. I like Philadelphia with a healthy Joel Embiid. I know everybody say that this is New York's year that they have to do it.
Best chance.
I don't know if I agree with that, but they've been kind of teetering for the last year or two, 2 or 3 years. I think that they got to go ahead and make that step.
I agree. I feel like the reason people say this is their best chance because if you look at the East, you don't have Halliburton in right now. You don't have Tatum. Those are two of the finalist teams, and the teams are in front of you are pretty much young. Detroit hasn't been proven, but they the number 1 seed. Cleveland just made some noise with James. We'll see how that transpires later in the playoffs. And then you still got Philly. Joel Embiid, like you mentioned, his health is in question. It's up and down. PG out currently on suspension. So they do have a chance if they get hot at the right time, but I won't be surprised if we see one of these other teams make it, like Cade Cunningham them, or
I mean, it's
even Cleveland.
Oh, Detroit, yeah, I'm tripping. Detroit is probably I'll take all of that back. Detroit is gonna be my number 1 team.
That's your favorite.
Yeah, that's the favorite. But I really like the idea of what Cleveland is doing. I think they're gonna be hard to stop in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
They have court offense with James Donovan, and then you got back there Evan Mobley and Jared Allen defending the rim.
Gonna be hard. I think that's the dark horse right there.
That's gonna be a problem.
So Detroit contender, dark horse, Cleveland, but it's a couple teams over there that can contend if they get hot at the right time. Boston, I think Boston is good, but unfortunately, I think they're gonna come up short because they just don't have the firepower that they would need with a healthy Jason Tatum. But they can scare some teams though. You know what I'm saying? They can
just because they will coach. They will coach. They know their roles. They play together. Even though JT is out, you still got players fulfilling their roles and doing what they're supposed to with Coach Joe Mazzulla. So they're definitely a well-coached team, which helps them out, even though they may be lacking a little star power with Jason Tatum being out. But I agree. I like Detroit. I would want to say New York has a chance, but I won't be surprised, if Philly makes a run late with Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, like you said, a healthy Joel Embiid, PG come back.
And healthy PG is going to be refreshed. You're going to be refreshed when you come back. So if you can get a healthy PG, they're going to be tough to beat.
Philly has a chance, man. I think it'll come down to those 4 teams, definitely. Like the top 5 seeds, top 4 seeds. Yeah, I would say 5 because Toronto's in that mix. They're not to be forgotten. But I would have to put Philly up over them, even though they're currently the 6th seed. So,
and I think New York and Detroit got a game tonight too.
Oh yeah, that brings me to my next topic. Tonight we got a slew of games to kick off the season. The season is back. I hope y'all excited. I know me and Rich is excited. If you see him right now, he can't even put the pill down because he just ready to go. He ready to see some hooping tonight. We ready to make some prop bets later on and make some money. Just to go over kind of the matchups today, the schedule. We have the first game kicking off with Houston and Charlotte. Charlotte's been hot. They got in a little scuffle. If you know what was going on, Miles Bridges was throwing blows at Isaiah Stewart. Where that boxing glove at, Rich? Hold that boxing glove up for him one time.
Hey,
some of those was needed the last week in the season.
Isaiah, this for you. This for you, Isaiah.
Please. I pity the fool. You know what I'm saying? So we got Houston and Charlotte, Brooklyn and Cleveland. We got Atlanta and Philly. We got Indiana at Washington, Detroit at New York, which is the Amazon Prime video game at 6:30. We got Toronto, Chicago, Phoenix against that Area 51 alien Wemby at 7:30. We got Boston at Golden State at 9. That's the second Prime video game that'll be displayed tonight. Orlando, Sacramento, and it caps off at 9:30 with Denver and the Clippers. So we got a lot of good games on tonight. What's your top game you looking forward to?
Probably the Detroit, New York.
Okay. If you're
Detroit,
gonna go Detroit, New York, I
Just
would
a-
say
big application for this game, man. I know it's still regular season, but I think Detroit done took all the games off of New York this season. And so if you're
yeah,
gonna ever beat them, especially in the playoffs, you need to
yeah,
kind of like see if you can during the regular season, you need to know if you can beat them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you
yeah.
go into the playoffs and you ain't won not one game, it's gonna be that monkey hanging over your head, like, damn, we ain't won one game against them.
Against these guys. You're right. You got a
Game
valid
is
point.
pressured at that point. Like you need to win this game to take that pressure off of you in the playoffs. That way you know, okay, we took one off of them. We can do it in the playoffs too.
Valid point. I would say that Charlotte and Houston, but I know Charlotte will be shorthanded. They got a few players out for suspension, but they was hot before that game against Detroit. I would have liked to see them go up against a healthy Houston as well, just because I like those young boys. I like their playing style, very entertaining to watch off the rip. But I would probably go Phoenix and San Antonio. Phoenix has been kind of quietly on the rise. Dylan Brooks has been playing out of his mind. And Devin Booker. So them against those young boys in San Antonio and Boston and Golden State. That'll be also an entertaining game. But I wish Clippers had more firepower because I would have said that Denver and Clippers, but I just feel like they too, since James Harden trade, we'll see how the new additions play out. But Kawhi's been going crazy, especially in that All-Star. Boy scored 31 points in a quarter. All-Star bid that it is, still him balling. So yeah, that's what we got tonight.
Hopefully he carry over. Look, I don't know what the hell the Clippers was doing. They was kind of making a little run and they just kind of shut it down. You know, poor Kawhi or whatever. But we'll see what he do. Yeah, we'll see what he do, man. I don't have him really doing much.
Yeah.
You know, luckily I'm glad that Kawhi is healthy because if he wouldn't, they would probably have shut Kawhi down for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? At some point, they probably would have. So.
Definitely. But yeah, that's the games for tonight. Catch us later on. Tonight we'll probably be doing some prop bets. I don't want to say probably. I know for sure we will be doing some prop bets. So tune in, support.
Over and under, all of that.
All of that. So yeah, Rich, anything else you want to say to the fans before we get up out of here?
Man, we'll see y'all the boys in a minute. We gotta eat. We try to make sure everybody eat. At least get a couple dollars, rub a couple nickels together.
You did. See you when I see you. We out. One.